Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Raider Field here in Hudson, Wisconsin for this evening's Big Rivers Conference boys soccer match between the Hudson Raiders and the Eau Claire North Huskies. It's senior night here in Hudson, the last home game, conference home game of the regular season. They will be playing at home this Saturday, but that game is rescheduled from earlier in the season. And so this was officially the final home game, and therefore the seniors are being celebrated and honored for their years of hard work and service to the team. It's an all-senior starting lineup for the Raiders, and they're going to look to get out to a fast start and close out the conference season with a win ahead of playoffs starting next week. Starting lineups, as mentioned for the Raiders, it's an all-senior lineup. Jack Bodek is starting despite a broken collarbone. There's a nice gesture there by the Eau Claire North Huskies agreeing to start the game off, allow Mr. Bodek to be in the game, and then kick the ball out right away and substitute so that he can, on senior night, take the field despite being injured. He'll be joined by Thomas Loraya, Cole Little, Sam Schultz, Santi Vergara, Max Rohde, in goal, Lucas Everson, Alex Lean, Gavin Jacobson, Drew Osterhuis, or Deer, as he prefers to be called, and Elijah Ondrusik. All seniors for the Raiders tonight, looking to go out with a bang and a big win in their final Big Rivers Conference regular season match. Taking the field for the Huskies this evening, Aiden White starting in goal. In midfield, they'll have Lucas Podolak, not Podolak, as I mistakenly called him earlier. Not related to Ed, the famous football player. Lucy Zhang also in the midfield with Eric Skifstad, Jack Echternach, Keegan Denke, and Tyler Albrecht. In defense, Alec Ryland, Brennan Neuser, Joe Kohler. And based on the way I called the team, I think their positions are misidentified on this lineup sheet, given that there's about 5 defenders, 3 midfielders, and no forwards. Something tells me the Huskies are going to take a slightly different formation here, and we will be with you shortly. Again, this is Chuck Bublitz joining you. Big Rivers Conference boys soccer between Hudson and Eau Claire North. Hudson's had an up-and-down season, some tough losses to really strong opponents, and has had a fairly successful run in the Big Rivers Conference. And they're looking to head into the playoffs here on a high. So as we can see, number 3, Jack Bodek, ready to take the opening kickoff. They're going to probably just kick it right out of bounds here so that he can be honored as a senior in his final game and then get off to protect his injury. And here we are underway, out to the Huskies. They kick it out of bounds, and nice gesture, round of applause for senior Jack Bodek. Now entering the game for the Raiders, number 21, Colton Prater. In for senior number 3, Jack Bodek. So again, great gesture there by the Raiders and by the Huskies. So Hudson has it kicked out. They throw it back in. And we are officially, well, maybe not officially, but actually underway. So figuring the words out here. It's a little chilly tonight. Brain doesn't work quite as quick as always. Sam Schultz on the ball, over the ball. Maintains possession nicely. Back to Jacobson. Hudson playing look like 3 in the back. Right now, Prater on the ball, slots it through to Vergara, turn, touch it around 1. Can he shoot? Oh, looking to slot it through to Loraya there. Nice little run. Can't get it quite through. Huskies packed in the back. Lots of bodies in the box. Maybe they are going to play 6 defenders tonight. Prater right away with a good shot. Early and ambitious start for the Hudson here. But not on target. Goal kick. Hudson with an 8-3-0 conference record. Eau Claire's got a 2-4-1 record, so Hudson right now sitting in second place behind Eau Claire Memorial. If you've followed Big Rivers Conference soccer, boys soccer anyways here recently, that's a pretty familiar tale. Hudson and Eau Claire right near the top. Strong year by Eau Claire, but they did just lose to Rice Lake recently. So there is not an untouchable team in this conference this year. Eau Claire North in possession. Looks like they do have 1 forward up top. That is It's 21 for them. Jacob Owen. Hudson playing with Vergara, flanked by Max Rohde and Osterhus. Lariah on the ball now for the Raiders, looking to touch it around. The North player unable to do so. Nicely done. And Eau Claire North on the ball, looking for Owens. Drops it off. A measured pace here at the start of the game. Neither team really getting after it. Everson getting an early touch on the ball for Hudson. He's spent most of the year behind Corey Denny on the bench. Has seen a little bit of action, but nice for the recognition and the opportunity to get on the field. Final home game of his senior year. Home conference game. Again, there was an earlier game this August that had to be canceled due to technical issues and has been rescheduled for this Saturday at noon. Hope you can join us. And here come the Huskies on the flank. Nice touch inside. Drops it back. Double team. Great job recovering there by Max Rohde and Thomas Lariah. Two midfielders working hard there on defense. Prater and Rohde now pushing the Huskies the wrong way. Good job defensively. Smart by the Huskies just to keep possession. Not a lot of options. They're not helping out number 2 there very much. It's Logan Podolak, pardon me. There, I did it. Swinging the ball around, looking to get up in the corner. Looks fairly well covered there and picked up by Everson. So the first 3 minutes, each team kind of feeling the other out. No one really settling in yet. Hudson has had one shot through Colton Prater, but that's really been the only action of the game. Nicely done there. Nice pocket of space found by Vergara. Touches it around 1. Looks to slot it through for Rohde. Wonder if he's going to shoot one of those. Andrusik defending. Now the ball's up the flank. So Jacobson's over there. Back to Lean. Looking to Schultz to restart the attack. Nice job checking back by Prater there, who first touched a little heavy. Fights to win it back. Good physical battle. No call by the referee. And Hudson's back on the attack, looking to go over the top there. Lean looking for Andrusik. A little bit of miscommunication. Andrusik was coming inside. Lean put it outside. But Andrusik does win the ball. Ooh, great recovery there by number 10. Really good work. And now North looking to switch. Nothing happening there. Little on the ball. Rohde checking back. Ooh. A little bit of a nearly a turnover there. Now Little's back on the ball. Turning, head up. Back to Lariah. He's got time and space. Over to Rohde. Able to keep it in. Oh, unable to keep it in. My apologies. Throw in for the Huskies. Good physical battle. Falls down. I like that. I like that no call. That looked a lot like he just kind of flopped there. Little really wasn't doing very much. Finds Prater. Nice cut. Open into space. Slotted across. Andrusik on the ball. Got 1-2 men on him. Prater talking to him. Drop it back. Nice job kind of running the midfield there by Colton. And finds Lariah. Little nicely done. Slotted through. Get there, Rohde. Get there, Rohde. Turns on the wheels. Attacking. I love the way he attacks the defender there. Vergara looking to return the pass, just as Gott's under, but a little bit. Rohde keeps working. Hits the ball. Did it take a deflection? Did not. Goal kick for the Huskies. I love the effort there from Rohde. Good idea from Vergara. Just kind of floated it there. I think he was looking for a little bit less air under that one. Nonetheless, some bright movement. We're back underway here. Vergara, Prater looking for the overlap. Nice job defensively. Vergara wins the ball back, though. On the attack, 3 defenders around him, trying to slot it through for Andrusik. Like the idea, just couldn't quite get it through. The defenders were too well organized there. Throw in, though, for the Raiders. 7th minute to play here. It's a 0-0 game. Hudson hosting Eau Claire. Nice job. Return. Hit that, hit that, hit that, hit that. Got to hit that first time. Vergara, there we go. Can't get past it. Can't get around the defender, though. Nice deflected. Sacrificing the body for the team. Andrusik pressuring. Going to win a throw-in for his team. Good job there. So Hudson going to get up. Nope. Maybe a quick restart. No. Now they're going to put some numbers in the box. Osterhus. Got to keep calling him Andrusik. My apologies. Drew Osterhus with a long throw. Look for the switch. A little bit light on the pass there, and here comes a counterattack opportunity for North. Well cut off. Nice job by Prater there. Good turn. Slot it through to Vergara. Find Rody. Oh, first touch, lost it. Unfortunate. Really nicely done there. Oh, Osterhus wins it back, though. Now they got his name right. Shoots. Blocked by the defender. Cleared out for a Hudson throw. And brighter series here for the Raiders. Last couple minutes. Put a little pressure on. Start to look a little more dangerous. Just need to put it together in the final third. Can they do it early with the seniors on the field here on senior night? Laraya to Prater. Over the little. Real narrow. Hudson's not finding that width right now. Staying inside the football lines. They got a lot more room out to the yellow lines there. See if they can start to take advantage of that space as the game progresses. Nice job by Jacobson stepping in front. Eau Claire now struggling to put passes together. Hudson defense doing a nice job, but here's a throw in for the Huskies. Over the top, easily picked up by Jacobson. Back to lean. He's got Laraya. Just not getting up high enough are the Huskies, or else they're choosing to sit back and try to prevent Hudson from countering. Oh, nice recovery run there by the midfielder, but given away right away. Back to the Raiders. Prater fighting for the ball. Falls to Osterhus. Back to Colton Prater, looking to slide it through to Max Rody. Nice job defensively stepping in there, and then cleared out. I believe that's number 9, Lucy Zhang. And man, just keep it in. Nicely done. Everson and Lean, a little bit of miscommunication. Everson not playing as much. Can understand that. Just trying to get a feel for the players they're playing with on the field. Drops back. Nice job by Laraya. Such a cerebral player. I love the way he just plays quick, plays smart, plays simple. Makes the game look easy. Osterhus, what a great physical battle. I love the way that the boys are playing tonight. Both teams really getting after physically. Fair, but hard. Really well fought. Oh, good defensive job there, recovering, taking the ball away by Podolak. Osterhus back to Schultz. Schultz looking over the top. Prater looking to settle, and does. What can he do with it here? Touch around one, over to Vergara. Settle, shoot, deflected. Corner kick. Oh, great chance for the Raiders there. Lovely pass. Great job settling it and finding Vergara. And we got the two-man Hudson corner kick setup coming up right now. Vergara, Prater, quickly. Vergara attacking. Drops it off. Oh, deflected. Nice job by Zhang there. He's really played well in the midfield for the Huskies early in the game here. But they just can't get out of their own half right now. Prater battling it, pass to Podolak. Had to work hard there to win that ball back. And now out to the wing there, looking to go up over the top, and they're just giving it away. They're doing a decent job defensively in the midfield, and then just no options up front. Foul there on Rody. Good call. Looked fair, going for the ball, but absolutely took the player after the ball went away. Looks like our first substitution is going to get into the game here in the 11th minute as Zach Diot is waiting on the sideline for the Huskies. Ooh. Little looking maybe for Vergara, but was not there. Zhang's been nicely done by Zhang. Really nicely done by Zhang. Yeah, it's quick feet. Now he can attack. Looking for the through ball. Lean comes over, knocks it out. That will be a throw in for the Huskies and a substitution. First one of the game. Zach Diot into the game for the Huskies.
Now entering the game for the Huskies, number 22, Zach Diot.
So if you're just joining us, this is Chuck Bublitz here at Raider Field in Hudson, Wisconsin. We're in the 12th minute of a Big Rivers Conference boys soccer match between the Eau Claire North Huskies and the Hudson Raiders. 0-0 game right now. Zhang looking to change that for the Huskies. Nice attempt at the cut. Great defense. Better defense by Laraya. Stayed composed. Kept his positioning. Won the ball. And here comes an opportunity for the Raiders back on the attack. Osterhus turns. He's got Prater in the middle. But nobody's pressuring the ball, so he's just going to take that space. Lovely. Now what can he do with it? Can he keep it? Cuts it. Acres of space in the middle. What can they do with it? Nice recovery by Zhang there. Now they got two men on Prater. Touches it around one. Vergara drops back. Laraya, I love the way he recognized that space. Vergara drops. Laraya goes up. Well cleared, but not all the way out. Hudson still has the ball. Can he get a touch on? Nope, but he manages to just about pinball it around 2 players. Cleared out and up over the top, right back to lean. This has been the problem for the Huskies so far in the first almost quarter of an hour. They're just kicking it out. They're not able to build anything from the back. Those forwards, those midfielders are not providing the opportunities and the support for the defensive players when they win the ball. Second substitution already here for the Huskies. Looks like Keegan Denke is coming back into the game.
Entering the game for the Huskies, number 13, Keegan Denke.
Quick substitution here by Coach Terry Albrecht. Looks like he's just talking to his players on the sideline, giving some coaching points, getting back in the game. Right now their issue is that they just can't solve, or they can't find a way to get out of their own half. We've seen this from Hudson before. They do a nice job of possessing the ball in the middle of the park. They're able to keep teams pressured in. Their challenge is frequently, can they put the ball in the back of the net? Can they find ways to combine? Can they find that little bit of magic, that little bit of skill in the final third and put the ball in the back of the net? Seen lots of games with lots of chances and few goals. Will tonight be different? Schultz over the top. Osterhues wins it in the air, floats it up. Vergara wins it, touches it. Oh, looks like offsides they're called. Drew Osterhues was offsides. Going to be a kick for the Huskies. Aiden White, numbers 27, their sophomore goalkeeper, up to take it. Beautiful night for soccer here. That perfect, brisk, fall cool, clear, no breeze. Well, it was a little breezy earlier about the JV game, but the positioning of the field, the benches, and the trees on the far side really make this field pretty sheltered from the wind. Jurassi, who's great work there, wins the ball once, goes down, wins it a second time. A little bit of misconfusion. Got to communicate there between Vergara and Osterhues. And here's Osterhues. Can he center it? Oh, just loses his footing and cleared out by the Huskies. There's what they need. They need that center forward to be available and to win the ball. Great job by Jacobson to take it away from him. But Huskies again back on the attack. And Jacobson again winning the ball. Just going to record myself and push replay. Lariah here. Head up. Not much going on. Finds Schultz. Touches it around 1. Up to Osterhues. Vergara making a run to the corner. Nobody showing for him in the middle. Just not a lot of movement on either team. Real deliberate, one could say. Lacking maybe the intensity that it could. Vergara tries to go around 2. Looks like he had Osterhues earlier there. Jacobson wins the ball. Schultz back on it. Raiders in possession. Now they need movement off this. They're finding Vergara. They're able to get him, and they just need more runners there. Because Eau Claire's got men in position, and so they got to figure out a way to get behind him. So Vergara's hit about 3 shots off of Husky defenders. Lean there, nicely done. You can see the experience, the way he took that and touched it around. Oh, Jacobson, I got it recovered. Lean's got to get back in the middle here. This is an opportunity for the Huskies. Fortunate for the Raiders, they weren't able to put the passes together, but they had numbers up opportunity, and they just didn't play quick enough. Got to recognize that early and get on your horse there. Vergara here, he's got 5 men on him. This is going to be Hudson's challenge. Eau Claire's just real content to keep 5-6 guys back defending or more, and make it hard on Hudson. They're conceding kind of everything but about the last 30 yards. There's Prater driving the ball. Really good shot, and this is going to be it. Off the side netting. Oh, my goodness gracious. What a wonderful opportunity. Prater with an absolute blast from distance, forcing the save from the Eau Claire Nuts Huskies. Dropped it right in front of him. In that position, you really want to see the sophomore goalkeeper push that wide. He got down nicely. He got his hands on it, but laid it right out there. And Osterhues just a little less power, a little more placement you'd like to see there. Missed opportunity. It was such a good chance. The scoreboard just put a goal up there just for posterity's sake. Everyone thought that was going to be a goal. But the game continues.
I don't know. I thought it was in the net.
It was on the side. It looked like it went in, but
Here comes the chance for the Huskies. A lot of good running there from number 13, Keegan Denke. Unable to do anything with it. Goal kick for the Raiders.
Maybe it was a.
Lucas Everson here going to take it. Nope, my apologies. Looks like senior co-captain Alex Lean going to be doing our goal kick duties this evening. And you can see, looks like Coach Solom's got some of his regular starters, non-senior starters getting warmed up. Looks like probably about 20 minutes here he gave his seniors to get out there and play and get back into their regular substitution patterns after that. Andrusik there fighting for the ball. Not Osterhus. Got those guys confused earlier. My apologies, gentlemen. Throw in for the Raiders. So, looks like, what do we got down here? We got Ober, we got Johnson, we got Phillipson, Thompson, Muthaden. All down there warming up. So a shot, looks like it was. Goal kick for the Raiders. Lariah on the ball. Again, another chance, but just so many men back. That's been there, that through ball, that slotted through ball for the flanks. They got to do something with it, though. So they're able to find Vergara kind of in that little pocket right in front of the back four. They're able to slot it through to the outside midfielders, but from that point, they just can't put anything together. They're not getting the runs off of either of them, but here's a chance. Bounces in the box, settled by Vergara. Can he get the shot on? Nicely cleared out there, and here comes a counterattack opportunity for the Huskies. Big over the top. It's a 1-on-2, though. Lean, ooh, pops it up a little more than he probably wanted to. One nicely in the air by Jacobson there. Now Prater on the ball. Over to Schultz. Back to Prater, touched it around nicely down there to Rhodey, keeps his run going, and now he's got to take on the defender, get around him and shoot, Nice job defensively, poked it away. Good communication there by Rhodey and Prater, though. Colton Prater flipping it up, looking for Sam Schultz. Might have come off his hand possibly there. I like the back heel thought. Fighting for it, won nicely by the Huskies there, up to their forward, number 21. Jacob Owen. And now here comes a chance for the Huskies. But it's a lot of one-on-one. Hudson has numbers back. And still in possession, though, is number 2, Logan Podolak. Podolak looking to cross it over to Zhang. Zhang touch it around 1, looking to shoot. Schultz right there, blocks it, restarts it. Oh, God, I thought he found Osterhus there. Almost. Eau Claire with their best sequence of the game so far. Maintaining possession. Touched out. Throw in for the Raiders. To Rhodey. Oh, here we go. Get in there, Max. Good cross. Can Osterhus get on the end of it? Not quite, but Vergara comes over. Zhang's right there. He has Lariah. He's got support on Andrusik. Touches it around Zhang. Lariah in a good position there. That's offense leads to defense. Here we go, Vergara, top of the 18. Chipping it over to Rhodey. Can he get it back across? It does stay in. Osterhus cleared up by Zhang. Kept in by Prater. He has Schultz there. Turns. Nothing going on. Turns again. Lariah checked into some space. Vergara drops back. Back to Prater. Again, this is the opportunity. 8, but look at look, 8 men back. 4 and 4, tight on top of the box. Tough for Hudson to break through that. Pressure by Little. Zhang, Prater. Prater wins it. Settles nicely off his chest. Turns. He's got Lariah. Nope. A little too slow. Too many touches there. One back by Schultz. Foul called. Free kick for the Huskies. Good, better sequence here. Now we're in the 23rd minute for the Huskies. So they've had some possession. They've looked a little more purposeful and dangerous with the ball, like this. Finding some pockets, finding some space, putting some passes together. There's a shot. Up and over. It's going to be a goal kick, and here comes substitutions for Hudson.
Now into the game for the Raiders. Number 5, Ryan Muthaden. Number 2, Paul Phillipson. Number 8, Nick Thompson. Number 6, Cole Over. Number 22, Luke Johnson.
Mass substitutions for Hudson. Get their more regular starting lineup back into the game. And now Lariah looking for Phillipson, was making that run now where Max Rohde once was. Nick Thompson up on the ball, fighting with number 12. Ober to pick it up. Runs out for a Raider throw-in. And Coach Gumps overruling. This will not be a Raider throw-in. It looks like it already went out. It's going to be a free kick for the Huskies. Gumps conferring with his assistant referee. Zhang here on the ball. Pressured by Schultz. Nice little combination play here. Zhang's got a chance at the top of the box. Slots it over to the runner. Johnson getting his first action. Over there. Johnny on the spot. Clearing it out, but again, Eau Claire finding some possession here. Hudson now struggling to get out of their defensive defensive half. Everson on the ball.
I don't even know who that is. Yeah, she doesn't even know who that is.
Everson up. Zhang wins it. It looks like Hudson now. They've got 3 across the top. They've got.
Okay, let's do it down there. Yeah, I like this back. Yeah,
And here we go. Prater has it. Tries to touch it around the defender. Great job positionally there. Try to kind of flick it over the top of him. Wonder if there's a left-footed shot that would have been in there. And here comes, not Podolak, pardon me, Owen. Nicely won by Ober. To Schultz. Again, still real narrow for Hudson. Phillipson now getting wide. Open up, open up, open up. Looking for the run of Prater. Cleared up by Zhang. Zhang's played a nice game for the Huskies so far.
Oh my gosh, I know that kid.
Nick Thompson throwing it in.
Number 43. Guess what I'm getting?
Throw on Raiders. Throw on Huskies. 26 minutes of play. It's a 0-0 game here at Raider Field on senior night. Oh, nice ball by Thompson. Oh, I thought he found Prater just a little longer than I initially suspected. Lariah there, nicely done by number 2, Podolak. Good job maintaining possession there by Echternach. And now looking up over the top for Owen. Cleared out by Lean for a Husky throw. And number 13 quickly taking it. Denke Lejean. Phillipson back. Good job pressuring. No turn, no turn. Good job by Phillipson then winning the ball back. Able to keep it in play. Won by Prater. Good. Oof. I don't know that he saw him there. So North now having some possession. Hudson now though with the ball. Muthaden. Back on the ball. To Lean. It's got Thompson out wide. Nice job. And now Prater on the ball. Slotting it through for Phillipson. Nice job. Where's the run? There's just nobody making that near post. Oh, there it is. Coming late. Back to Prater. Oh, good first touch. Good second touch. Oh, the shot just wasn't there. Awesome. Really nice play there. Well done by Phillipson on the run. Prater with a fantastic first touch and then just kicked it right to the goalie, unfortunately. Best chance of the game, absolutely, for Hudson. As they're back on the ball right away. Here's Luke Johnson. Finds Schultz. Attack. They've so much space. They just need to attack that space. And now I like this by Schultz. I love the run. Start to get a little bit more dangerous. You don't have to find him just because he's running, but start to make the defense respect that and fear that, and that creates space for other people. Prater now touched it on 1-2-3 play pull, and there it is. What a goal. 28th minute of play. Colton Prater, fantastic individual effort. Wonderful.
Goal for the Raiders. Scored by number 21, Colton Prater. 28th minute of play. Hudson 1, Eau Claire 0.
What a run. Touches it on 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders. And cool as the other side of the pillow, just tucks it into the far post. Everson there picks up the ball at a little bit of pressure. Eau Claire trying to go direct right after the goal. They now have some work to do. They had found a little bit of the game here in the last 5 or 10 minutes. And Hudson finally establishes themselves in the lead. They've certainly been the more dangerous team, but hadn't had much to show for it up until that point in time. Prater's probably been their best attacking player this year and tonight. Schultz looking to slide it through for Muthaden. Won by the Huskies. Looking to go up the line, but Johnson was in a great position. Really just passed it to him. Great work there by Luke Johnson to keep that ball in play. Muthaden right there for him. Turns. Don't play where the defense is. There we go. Schultz. To Prater. And let's get going here, Hudson. Love the run by Thompson. Keep it going. This is good. This is better from Hudson. What a great physical battle that was. Good job by Prater. Great job defensively. Love to see that. There's Thompson right outside to Lariah. Every time you look, Thomas Lariah seems to be in the right place. Thompson makes a run. Lariah drops back. Phillips in there. Hold on to the ball. His fan club in the stands right in front of us. Pretty excited about that. He wins a throw-in for Hudson. Looks like we're going to have a substitution here for North pretty soon. Number 10, Kaiying Zhang, ready to check in. Thompson to Prater in the box. Settles it with 1 man on him, 2 men on him, 3 men on him, but they're just letting him have it. Settles back to support play from Schultz. Touches it around 1. Have a go. Oh, little chip outside of the foot over the top to Braden Miller. Nicely done back to Prater. Trips up a little bit over the ball. That's absolutely not a foul. Good no call there by Gumps. Ober picks it off. Oh, got to have your head on a swivel there. Ryan Muthaden didn't see the guy behind him. Got to turn your head as you're receiving the ball. Over to Thompson. Lots of space, Phillipson, to open your hips up. There we go. Settles it. Can he get a cross in? 1 man coming. Maintains the ball, looking much more comfortable, the freshman. Slots it through there. I love that he saw that space. No one was there for it, but you make that pass, they're going to learn. Won nicely there by the Huskies. Unable to keep possession. Throw in here. Eau Claire. Number 10, Kaiying Zhang into the game.
Now into the game for the Huskies. Number 10, Kaiying Zhang.
Get that right?
31st minute of play.
It's better than what I would have.
Hudson leading 1-0 off a 28th minute goal from Colton Prater. Luke Johnson on the ball. Nicely done. Sam Schultz right there waiting for him. Can they get it out? Switch play. Ooh, a little bit hot for Muthaden. Couldn't quite settle it there, and Eau Claire's back on the ball. Ooh, little fancy jump turns there, showing off the skill. Oh, I love that ball. Love that ball. Fantastic. Keegan Danke now on the ball. Cuts it back. Lean steps up. Zhang on the ball. Just came into the game. Drops it off. Good job by Sam Schultz coming through defensively, winning that ball. And here comes an opportunity for Hudson. Phillipson's on. Can he beat the defender? One-on-one. Do it. Take him outside. Shoot. Score. Shoot. Score. Shoot. Score. Yes! fantastic goal by Paul Phillipson. 2-0 Hudson.
Goal for the Raiders. Scored by number 2, Paul Phillipson. Phillipson for the Raiders. 2, Eau Claire 0. Into the game for Hudson, number 10, Santi Vergara.
So with the 32nd minute of play here, off a quick counterattack by Hudson, Paul Phillipson is able to convert, and it double the Hudson lead. Vergara checks into the game for the Raiders for Prater. Lariah on the ball. So it took a while, almost half an hour, for Hudson to turn possession dominance into scoreboard dominance, but they've now done so twice in the last 3 minutes. And interested to see if they can continue it. Here's Nick Thompson. Love the idea, right idea. Execution's not quite there, doesn't follow through, didn't get his hips turned right, but that's a good decision.
Kind of like an incomplete pass in the NFL.
Goal kick here, restart for the Huskies. A little chip shot, and Phillipson's right there to win it back. I'd like to see a better restart after a goal kick. Phillipson takes on 1, takes on 2, tries to touch her on 3, can't do it. He and Thompson play a little 2-man game there. Lariah to Schultz. Johnson with a big ball over the top, settled by Phillipson. Zhang steps in to win it there for the Huskies. Quickly to Echternach, and he's going to look to go up over the top to Owen, but that's a 1-on-3. I'll take Ober's chances there. Back to Lean. Nicely done defensively by Hudson, making it look easy. Lariah quickly on the ball, turns over to Schultz. Thompson to Lariah. Here's Phillipson with an opportunity. They have some numbers. Oh, just kind of stumbles over the ball there. Good turn, though. Oh, throwing deep in Husky territory for the Raiders. Nick Thompson's going to take it. Schultz into the box. Cleared out, but won by Muthaden. Over to Phillipson. Nice ball there, but going negative. Playing it back to Schultz. Again, tries that chip up over the top, looking for Lariah. Finds Miller. Mishits it, but falls to Lariah. He's kind of ping-balling it around here. Luke Johnson, he's got a left foot. That's close. Just wide. Goal kick for the Huskies, and they're going to make a substitution. Number 11, Eric Skifstad's checking back in.
Into the game for the Huskies, number 11, Eric Skifstad.
Here's Thompson. Lovely overlap there by Phillipson to Vergara. Shoot, Santi. Back to Phillipson. Deflected. Oh, Miller was right there waiting for it. Vergara ran around it. Over to Miller. Oh, just under his foot. Settled. A little bit of miscommunication looked there by Thompson and Schultz as to who was going to go get it. Now back to Schultz. Poked away nicely. Out again. Nobody's talking out there, apparently. Lean, for either team. Lean now picks it up. Finds Lariah. Settles down. Realizes there's nothing there. A little overlap by Luke Johnson. He's got a lot of space, and he's just going to take it. Over to Miller. 2 men in the box. Plays an early ball on the head of the run, really. Throw in for Hudson, and we're going to make some substitutions here.
Now into the game for the Huskies, number 3, Henry Tao. Entering the game for the Raiders, number 13, Connor Johnson, and number 17, Connor Seidel.
So the 2 Connors into the game for the Raiders, Seidel and Johnson. While Henry Tao enters the game for the Huskies. We're in the 36th minute of play. Hudson's leading 2-0 off goals in the 28th minute from Colton Prater. A fabulous individual effort, and it took that to break through this Husky defense. They were very stout, they were very organized, and it took really a bit of magic from Prater. Touched around 2-3 defenders at the top of the box, and then just slotted it home nicely in far post. And that lead got doubled 3 minutes later when Paul Phillipson made a fantastic run, took on the defender, touched it around him, and scored. Here's Santi Vergara again. He's got options back. Looks Muthaden, tries to hit it through about 4 guys, can't get it through one of them. Ober now on the ball for Hudson. To Vergara. Drop, nope. Great job defensively there, being in the right place. Schultz, no, pardon me, that was Johnson, Connor Johnson now. On the ball, got a space, tacking 1, 2, 3 defenders. Good job keeping possession, but he's got no options. Oh, looking for the through. Like the look there, they were on the same page, weren't able to execute. There's Johnson. To Vergara. Go to goal, Santi. Miller had made the run. Over the top. Out. Goal kick. Here come the subs. Sparling's going to check in for the Raiders. And number 24, Jordan Hayes, in for the Huskies.
Now into the game for the Huskies, number 24, Jordan Hayes. And into the game for the Raiders, number 1, Bennett Sparling.
So Solon looks like he's getting his seniors off so he can get ready to be honored tonight on senior night. It is the last, or was scheduled to be the final home game of the season. And as per tradition, seniors are honored at halftime of that final home game. As it turns out, due to a cancellation earlier in the year, this is not the final home game, but they are going to, under the lights here, in a conference game, the final conference game, keep their tradition and honor seniors at halftime. And here's one of them, Santi Vergara on the ball. Swinging it all the way over to Sparling, looking to slot it through for Seidel. Cleared out by the Huskies, and then now can they build? They had some moments about 10 minutes ago when it was still 0-0 where they were kind of the more dangerous team for a stretch. That changed when Colton Prater scored in the 28th minute, and the last 10 minutes have really been all Hudson. So they've doubled their lead and kept the pressure up. Here's Muthaden on the ball for Johnson. Looking to slot it through for Miller. Covered all the way. You got to recognize that. Defender dropping back like that. Just check off your run. Or don't pass it there. Johnson steps in, wins the ball nicely for Hudson. Looking to turn. Does so. Finds Miller. Think he thought he was going to have someone there. Turns out he did. Just wasn't from the right team. That's Zhang. Great job by Muthaden fighting in and winning it. There's been some good physical battles tonight there. Seidel looks like he just kind of got under the ball looking for Vergara. It was a little soft, and the Huskies were able to win it. Great job by Johnson. He's just really shutting that side of the field down for Eau Claire. And what a wonderful ball. Just got away from Phillipson on the touch. Johnson just drove that right to his foot. Here's Thompson. Head up, looking. Pressure by Hayes. A lot of time for Connor Seidel. Not many options, though. It's got to show for him. Sparling on the ball. Got a lot of time and space in the middle there. Johnson picks it up. Picks his head up. Looking to go over the top to Miller. Finds him. Got 1-2 men running on. Vergara showing over. Muthaden going into the box. Cutting it back for Vergara. Cuts it around 1. Can he shoot? Will he shoot? No. Johnson. Good choice. Execution not quite there. Just over the bar. We're into the 40th, almost 41st minute of play here. Still 2-0 for the Raiders. If you're just joining us here, we are in the 41st minute of play of this Big Rivers Conference boys soccer matchup between the Hudson Raiders and Eau Claire North Huskies. It's 2-0 game. Hudson's in the lead. Looking to extend that here before halftime. It's senior night tonight, which means all seniors will be honored at halftime for their contributions and dedication to the Hudson Raiders soccer program. Here comes Muthaden on the ball. Opportunity to cross it in, just kind of behind his runners. Miller was making a little bit more of a near post run. Good fight by Sparling. Freshman there fighting hard and ends up fouling. Yeah, it's a great call there. He grabbed him. Good fight, though. Love to see that from the freshman. It's been fun to watch. There's a couple of freshmen that have contributed. Sparling's played a little bit. Phillipson's played a lot, and it's been really neat for me to be able to watch their growth and development over the last year. You can just see they're much more confident. They're much more self-assured when they're out on the field running around, and that's it's a credit to the coaching staff and to those players for the hard work they put in. Here's Phillipson. Can't miss those shoes. Thompson over to Johnson. Showing back for the ball is Miller, looking to turn. Well done defensively there. Covered that up. Plays it straight out, though. Throwing for the Raiders. Back underway. Ball out, throw in for the Raiders. 43rd minute, looks like Eau Claire's getting ready to make another substitution. Number 13, Keegan Denke, getting ready to check back into the game. At the next opportunity, it'll need to be an Eau Claire North throw-in, goal kick, or a goal kick. Unless Hudson's making substitutions on their throw-in. Oh, a little bit of a ping-pong action there. Lucky for Hudson that Ober happened to be in the right place there and win the ball. A little bit of tugging, deemed to have been foul play. Quick restart. Thompson up to Johnson. Hudson looking to get it going. Eau Claire has 4 men pushed up there. Good pressure there to knock it out. Throwing again for the Raiders. Johnson on the ball. Wearing gloves tonight. Little bit chillier to Seidel. Seidel takes one touch. A little bit of pressure. Sparling now making a run. Back over to Connor Johnson. Connor to Connor. Johnson to Phillipson. Overlap there for Sparling. Phillipson can take it in. Sparling crossing it over. Oh, he finds Johnson. What's he going to do with it here? Oh, looking to cut it over to Miller. Can't do so. And here comes Eau Claire, and they're going to have a numbers up situation if they can take advantage of it. Thompson there with the touch. Won by number 22, Deyot. And what the people in the business would call, I believe, a professional foul there. Do a little grabbing, stop the attack, let your defense get reset. Not unwise. About to enter the final minute of play here. Free kick for Eau Claire. Number 2, Logan Podolak taking it towards Everson. Everson right in the old breadbasket. Easy catch in practice. Hold on, sit tight. You got a 2-0 lead. And here's Johnson. Miller. Muthaden just, oh, good job by Muthaden there. Kicking it where you would want a player. There was not a player there. Throw in for Eau Claire. Here's number 11, Eric Skifstad. He's been one of their brighter attacking players. He's got on the ball a lot. Made it tough at times. Everson for the Raiders. Dribbles it back in the box. Picks it up. We start a little bit of pressure from Jean on Muthaden. Oh, what a great turn. And here we go. Just 10 seconds left, but it could be it.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. At halftime, the score, Hudson 2, Eau Claire 0.
All right, that was halftime here in Hudson, with the Raiders leading 2-0 over the Huskies. Raiders took the lead in the 28th minute on a Colton Prater goal, and they doubled it in the 32nd minute off a goal by Paul Phillipson. It's been a little bit of excitement, a little bit of action, and we're looking for more of the same in the second half. This has been Chuck Bublitz with you. We will see you soon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to Raider Field in Hudson, Wisconsin for the second half of tonight's Big Rivers Conference boys soccer matchup between the visiting Eau Claire North Huskies and the host Hudson Raiders. The Raiders put on a senior night show in the first half. Took them 28 minutes to get going, but once they did, they popped a couple in. Started with Colton Prater putting on a dribbling and shooting clinic in the 28th minute, getting around 3-4 guys in the box and slotting the ball home right off the inside of the bar. 3 minutes later, Paul Phillipson made a great run down the flank, attacked his defender, cut it around him, and also knocked it into the far post side netting. Other than that, Hudson certainly had the better part of the first half, possession and pressure-wise. Eau Claire North took about 20 minutes to get into the half, struggled up until that point in time, and between the 20th minute and Prater's goal in the 28th, Eau Claire looked to be getting in control even a little bit of the match. But for not, they trail 2-0. They're going to look to turn it around, and Hudson's going to look to continue to go strongly towards the postseason with a convincing win. Shutouts always feel good. See if they can make that happen. Seniors back out again to start. So we've got Andrusik, we've got Lean, we've got Jacobson, we've got Little in the defense. Midfield of Schultz, Laraya, and Prater being the only non-senior there. Vergara's up top with Rhodey. Rhodey's going to get there. This is going to be a shot. Go, Max. Go. Score. Oh, beautiful. What a lovely job in the 46th minute of play. Max Rhodey getting on the board for the Raiders. Goal for the Raiders. Scored by number 11, Max Rhodey. Scores Hudson 3, Huskies 0. What a fabulous senior night second half start for Hudson. Slotting the ball through, Max Rhodey ran on, got behind the defense, took a touch, and goodness gracious, did he just tuck the ball into the upper 90 there. Calm, cool, collected, and on the score sheet. Great way for him to sign off on his high school, well, regular season high school career. And Hudson starts with a bang. Seniors got 20 minutes on the field at the start of the first half. See if they'll get that again to start the second. Whoa, Everson getting way off his line. Little Manuel Neuer action there. Sweeper keeper. Love to see that. Love the goalies and love to see him be aggressive. Control their area. Compose there. Nice job by Schultz. Off to Andrusik. Carrying up the line. Vergara making a little run for him. Finds Vergara. Overlap by Andrusik. Vergara had a little run by Rhodey there and then gives it away. And here comes an opportunity for the Huskies. Hudson certainly has numbers back. Oxter Hughes recovering. As was the case for a lot of the early part of the first half, it was one Husky taking on about 4 Raiders. Really nicely done there by Lean and Andrusik. Given away, though. Can't do that. This could be a better chance now. Lean fighting hard. Pulling. Lot of pulling. But it looked like it was by both players. Referees let it go. First corner kick of the second half for the Huskies here. They're looking to get on the board, trailing 3-0. Looks like Gumps is blowing his whistle. Not sure what's happening there. Maybe questioning the air pressure in the ball. Yeah, it looks like that's going to be the problem here. Calling the ball boy over, switching it out to ensure. Nice job by the referees ensuring proper equipment. Saw that in the last game, JV game, as JV coach Ben Schrock was issued a yellow card at the start of their second half for having an improperly equipped player. One of his players had a necklace on. There's the corner kick into the middle of the box. Won by the Huskies, but not on goal. Little trying to touch it around, but out of bounds here. Throw in for the Huskies. Number 2, Logan Podolak is going to take it. Doesn't look like he's got a huge throw. Great run coming over there. Flicked on nicely into the middle of the box. That seems like Everson's ball, but he's going to cede it to his teammate. Eau Claire unable. Now we clear it out, and here's Vergara. He's got a 1-on-2. Can he beat 2 players? Nice job playing the body there by the defender, preventing Vergara from getting going. Here's Podolak again on the ball. One of the stronger players for the Huskies in the first half, along with Zhang, number 9. Lushi Zhang. Larai on the ball here for Hudson. Numbers back for Eau Claire, but no one's going to pressure the ball. Apparently, first man defending isn't a big deal. Rhodey now strong. He's got the eye for the goal tonight. That was absolutely a shot and did not miss by much. What a great opportunity for Max Rhodey there. And he almost got to celebrate a brace on senior night. as it is, goal kick for sophomore Aiden White. Starting to feel the fall chill on the field tonight. Fortunate to be up here in the beautiful new press box at Raider Field. Preferable, to be honest, to sitting on the top row of the bleachers at the middle school. I'm sure my trusty cameraman Adam would agree. I'm getting the thumbs up. We like the press box. Lean, pressure by Zhang. Dropping it off to Jacobson. Jacobson going big right to Vergara. Nice job by Jacobson. Great pass. Vergara's touch a little bit heavy, and right there is the defense for the Huskies. Gives it away, though. Osterhuis kind of just stabs at it. Ends up finding its way to Rhodey, who touches around one. Rhodey's looks strong here to start the second half. There's Prater sliding it through. That's got to be a goal. Oh, my goodness. Got to get a foot on that, Osterhuis. Looks like he didn't want to hit it with his left foot and was trying to figure out a way to get it on his right, and instead it rolls out. Goal kick for the Huskies. Great ball by Prater. Nice run by Osterhuis. Just couldn't quite get his foot on it there. So, again, a strong start for Hudson. They've looked dangerous. They've been dangerous, adding to their goal, their 2-goal lead right away in the 46th minute off Max Rhodey. First-class finish. Whoa. Osterhuis took it right in the face there off the flick from Zhang. Good fight there by Schultz and Podolak. Podolak worked hard there to maintain possession. Nicely done there, but good high pressure by the Raiders, and it's one back. Here comes Osterhuis fighting physically. 2-3 players came over to him. He's able to maintain possession. Now to Schultz. Schultz turns, rolls away from him just a little, and fouls, dragging his foot on the way through. Free kick for the Huskies. 51st minute of play. Raiders leading the Huskies by a score of 3-0. 2 goals scored in the first half. 28th minute by Colton Prater, and in the 32nd by Paul Phillipson. And Max Rhodey added to that here, basically a minute into the second half. Andrusik here on the ball, wins it back nicely, finds Prater. I like the way he goes and attacks. Plays positive with that first touch. Directing traffic here to Osterhuis. Bounces off him. First touch wasn't quite there. Oh, I love that. Love that. Making it look easy as Prater gets the ball back. Got Larai in the middle. Slots it into that space. They both saw it. Larai was a little late. There's Vergara. Oh, it's deflected. That's going to be a goal. There's. Oh, my goodness. What a save. Oh, wow. Cannot believe how quickly Aiden White got over to that one. What a fabulous job by the sophomore. But Hudson still on the ball. Jacobson. Over to Vergara. Just wide. Pardon me. That was little on the pass to Vergara. Holy cow. I cannot believe that's not the 4-0 there. Fabulous opportunity. Took an unfortunate deflection for the Huskies, and it fell right to Rhodey, who's already scored, frankly, as nicely as you could in the 46th minute, and he was right there to put it on goal, and White was right there to push it away. So it stays here now in the 53rd minute. 3-0 Hudson, but they're right back on the ball with Prater. Drops it off to Little, maintaining possession. Rhodey lets it go underneath him. Is he going to be able to keep it in? Looks like he is. Great running from Rhodey here early in the second half. I just love that energy that he brings to the team. They could feed off him a little. It's been a slow game this evening. Vergara now the only man over. Prater's not going to join him. Got runners in the middle looking for Osterhuis. Oh, flicked on by Larai. Nobody there to pick it up. Rhodey, back to Andrusik. Nice job stepping up by the Huskies. And looks like we've got a foul. I'm assuming that's on Andrusik. Schultz plays it out. Over the ball there. Tyler Albrecht, grandson of Husky coach Terry Albrecht. Quite the honor. Rhodey now. Nice turn there. And again, that offensive option of kicking it up to a 1-on-3 just hasn't worked out for Eau Claire tonight. Incapable of building. The center forward's not checking for the ball at all. They're just trying to kick it up over the top and hope he can beat apparently 4 players. And so far hasn't worked out for him. Oh, good job by Prater there. Is he going to be able to keep it? Yes, he is. He's got Vergara showing for the ball. Drops to Vergara. Oh, miscommunication. I think Vergara thought Prater was going to go to the corner, but I like that Santi chases it down. Goal kick, Huskies. White, the hero of the moment for the Huskies. Takes the goal kick, sprays it wide. Out, throw in, Raiders. Little on the ball. To Jacobson. 54th minute of play, so we're 10 minutes here into the second half. Got an all-senior starting lineup here. It is senior night. The Raiders had a lovely ceremony at halftime honoring their 8 seniors. Slideshow for each player. Announce them on the track here. Always great to recognize the contributions of those players that have been a part of your program for 2, 3, or 4 years. Here's one of the 3-year players, Sam Schultz. Contributed as a sophomore, part of some really great teams sophomore and junior year, and looking to make this season great as well as a senior co-captain. Ball bounces off and given away, and here's the direct ball right away. I'd be interested to see what Owen's stats look like. Lean drops it off because he is certainly their option number 1 and option number 2, frankly, offensively. Schultz there finds Prater. Prater's got room to run, loves it. He knows where to go and just runs with it. Off to Osterhuis in the flank. Back to Prater. He's got 1 man on him. A couple of step overs. Just static, standing still. Watching him play. They need to get some more movement. They need to get some more energy. Rhodey brought it a little bit. That's a good run by Little. Lovely find. Just can't get his foot on it there. Bounces away from him a little bit awkwardly, and that is out for a goal kick for the Huskies. First half, seniors played about the first 20 minutes, just more than that. And then Coach Solon brought him some of his non-senior regular players. We'll have to see here with a 3-0 lead if that's what he chooses to do again, or if he gives the seniors a little bit more of a run here in the second half. As it is, game is firmly in the Raiders' control. Zhang here's been a bright spot certainly for the Huskies. And there I go jinxing him, my bad, sorry. Lariah has certainly been one for the Raiders. Quiet in the second half here, but an important part of the first half build up and play. Prater here content to just drop it off to Schultz. 3-0 lead. Raiders have no reason to hurry. Vergara through to Lariah. Back to Vergara. 4 guys around him. Off his face and cleared out. With a 3-0 deficit, the Huskies are still resolutely defending with numbers, making it difficult for Hudson. Settled in. Oh, nice little pocket of space there. Found it, did Andrusic. Nobody running to it, though. Schultz settles it. Oh, what a great little nutmeg at the... Oh, and the no-look pass. Oh, he's showing off now. I love it. Osterhuis able to get there. Just enough to stop it, though. It is a throw-in, though, for the Raiders. Are they going to have the long throw-in opportunity? Unfortunate that Schultz's little nutmeg and no-look pass couldn't have been rewarded with a return pass from Osterhuis. But it was fabulous work by number 24 there to keep the ball in play at all and maintain possession for Hudson. What can he do now? Great long throw. Oh, God, it's right there. And that's almost good. I thought it was going to go in. It falls to Vergara. Cleared out here. What's going to happen? Eau Claire able to get a foot on it. Out of bounds for another throw-in for the Raiders. Great and dangerous opportunity. Ball bounced in the box like that. It's not good defensively. Fortunate for the Huskies. Osterhuis again with a long throw. Big throw towards Prater. He's bracketed. Cleared up, but only as far as Andrusic. Back to Osterhuis. Andrusterhuis, if you will. Cleared out. Schultz bounces a little bit off his shin there. Chases it down. To Andrusic. Back to Schultz. Over to Osterhuis. Takes a touch. 3-4 defenders there. Look at them. Good job defensively making the field small there by the Huskies. Just a lot of walking tonight on both teams. Just, I don't know if it's the cold weather sapping their energy or what, but it is the end of a long soccer season. Final conference game. There's some legs for Prater. Nicely done. To Jacobson. Clears it out. He was in a lot of pressure there. Nice job just to get it out. That was a great decision. Now Rhodey on the ball. He's on the score sheet here. Lots of physical contact You can tell the boys play hockey. And here come the Huskies. They have really not done anything yet in the second half. It's been all Hudson, and they've got a goal to show for it. Vergara carries a little bit wide on that first touch. It was big, but a little wide. Now dropping it back to Prater, like that look. Over to Schultz. Time and space. And just, again, just static. Up over the top looking for a roadie. Too far. Goal kick for substitution in the second half. Number 10, Kaiying Zhang checking in.
Now entering the game for the Huskies, number 10, Kaiying Zhang.
So again, Zhang checking in for the Huskies. They trail. It's now the 60th minute, and they trail 3-0 to the Raiders here on senior night, capping off the Big Rivers Conference season for the 2017-18 school year. Hudson looking to finish strong, heading into the CD meetings this weekend, and secure some home playoff games. Here's Prater looking to chip it up and over, deflected off the defender, out for a corner kick for the Raiders. Just one man over to take it. Raiders at times will do a two-man setup. Tonight just one. Prater driving it, looking for Jacobson. Falls to Lariah. Tries to strike it, half volley off the bounce. Just can't quite get his foot behind it. Out for a goal kick for the Huskies. Ball back in play. Settled nicely. Here's Zhang, won by Schultz. Head up looking for somebody. The runs just aren't there. Araya recovers defensively. Ooh, good job to touch it around him. Play it up for the run, but again, they're just, I think they're banking on some athletic advantages that they just don't possess. Hudson's at least as strong and fast as they are. And so playing those balls, hoping that they're going to run past them has proved to be futile up to this point in time. And again, back to Everson. Nicely done by the number 2 goalie, senior. Composed. Gets his team back in possession. Ready to roll. Poked out, throw in, Raiders. 62nd minute of play here. A nearly all-senior lineup. All these seniors on the team are on the field right now, joined by Colton Prater. Max Rohde's got on the score sheet for the team senior here in the second half. A really fabulous goal. And here he comes again. What can he do with it? Looking for cross. Oh, God, it was there. It was there. It was there at the far post, and they just couldn't get a man in. I think representative of the way the attack's gone for Hudson tonight. They just, and to their credit, they're winning 3-0. They're absolutely in control of this game, but you just don't see that hunger that I think we've seen from them at some other games earlier in the season. But better to be winning 3-0 than not. Here's the restart. Schultz steps over to win it. Rohde looking to cut it back to Schultz. Deflected there by Zhang, but does end up at Sam's feet. And now looking for Rohde on the flank. A little bit of ping pong. Came off a Max throw in for the Huskies. It's been a frustrating 18 minutes here. So if you're a Husky fan, they haven't been able to put two passes together, I don't think. They win the ball, and they're looking to go direct over the top to number 21 there, Jacob Owen. And usually the Hudson defense is 5 or 10 yards behind him, and so they're really just kicking the ball to the Hudson defenders. Here comes Prater. Nice turn. Even better pass. Love that. Vergara read beautifully. That was telegraphed, and he took it. Good job by number 12, Jack Echternach. And now he helps maintain possession. Let's see if we can get a couple passes here if you're a Husky fan. Apparently, I'm just a jinxer. Oh, what a great little nutmeg there. Through Osterhus has a lot of opportunities on the left flank here. They just haven't quite been able to put it together yet. Oh, very close to getting Vergara in there. Osterhus looking for Rohde, and a little bit of ping pong hit it. Santi hits it. That was headed for the net. Nice job there, moving laterally by Aiden White, getting his body behind the ball and his hands on it. Good save. one of many that the sophomore has made tonight. None more spectacular than on Max Rohde about 10 minutes ago. He was all set up to make it a 4-0 game, and White came out of nowhere. A flash of lightning to block the ball and knock it away. He's made some good saves this game in both halves. Bright future for that young man. Jacobson now on the ball to Schultz. And here comes Prater. Yeah, well done. Touched it around. Vergara's right there. Get him. Oh, just behind him a little further. That's on sides over Osterhus. Can he score? Can he open his senior night scoring account? Slots it back for Vergara. Santi Bendit. Oh, I think the thought was there, but he struck through it rather than kind of shaping his foot around it, which means goal kick, Huskies. Still no substitutions from Hudson. We are now 20 minutes into the second half. No one's warming up. They are enjoying the warmth of each other's company and their stylish Hudson Raider jackets. Settled by Owen. I like that. That's about the first time he showed for the ball like that. As a center forward, kind of a target man, he's been doing a lot of running away, and they've been trying to kick it over the top to him against a defense that sitting back and waiting for the ball to be kicked to him. So I like that Owen adjusted there. See if that can be a trend that continues. Here's a couple passes. Now start with your early success. Looks like someone slipped and fell there. Or start building some success. Runs out of bounds just a little bit too far, but that was better from the Huskies. It wasn't much, but a little bit of movement off the ball. Putting some passes together. Start to build some momentum. See what they can do here. Coach Solom now, possibly seeing that, has gotten up his regulars off the bench, and they are running it out, getting warmed up on this cold night, and possibly ready to enter the game here at some point in time in the future. Wasn't exactly real in-depth prognosticating on my part there. Little finds Vergara. Let's come back to it by Santi, and Max is going to get there. Oh, what a fabulous first touch by Max Rohde. Shoot, Max. Oh, goodness gracious. Nice job by Max Rohde. Just couldn't get it around the side of of Aiden White. Nice save. Love the first touch from Max Rohde there. Right around that defender, full stretch, carried him into the box. Another nice first touch by Schultz. Prater. Well tracked, cuts, picks his run up. Looking to poke it through for Osterhus. Kicked out. Is Jean going to be able to get over there to it? He is. And, well, now there's somebody there. Lariah recovers. Andrusik recovers. What a great job by Elijah. But he stumbles. Lean now steps up. Oh, he's still on the ball. Oh, good job by Alex. Finds Prater. Over to Sam Schultz. Here come the Raiders. Eau Claire stretched here. Can Hudson take advantage? Oh, I love the idea. That's absolutely a great idea. And just a little bit too far ahead of Colton Prater there. Kicked it to the defender rather to Prater. The run was there, and there was a little bit of space for him. Throw in here for the Huskies. One nicely. Nice job by Rohde checking back to it. Finding it back to Schultz. Back to Rohde. Looks like he was looking for Vergara and instead deflected out, throwing for the Raiders. 68th minute of play. Big Rivers Conference boys soccer here in Hudson between the Hudson Raiders and the Eau Claire North Huskies. Hudson leads 3-0. The story of the game, quiet start to the first half. Took really quite a while for things to get going, and it finally did in the 28th minute when Colton Prater put on a one-man show and scored the opening goal. 3 minutes later, Paul Phillipson made a great run down the flank in transition. Took the pass, attacked the defender, touched it around him, and doubled the lead. At the start of the second half, all the seniors were reinserted into the starting lineup for senior night, and senior Max Rohde took advantage right away in the 46th minute, converting a beautiful goal to make it a 3-0 game, which is where we stand right now, with Colton Prater on the ball to Drew Osterhus. Osterhus to Lariah. Lariah content to sit back there or make the run. Apparently everything I say is exactly the opposite of what's going to happen. Vergara looking for Rohde to make that run. Can Rohde keep it in? And he can. And he's hit it off the post to Osterhus. And he slots it into the net for the 4-goal lead. Goal for the Raiders here in the 69th minute of play. Osterhuis from Rhodey.
Goal for the Raiders. Scored by number 24, Drew Osterhuis. Assisted on the play by Max Rhodey. Osterhuis, Fun Rhodey. Hudson 4, Huskies 0.
And there it is. It's been coming. And it took a great pass from Santi Vergara. Absolutely fantastic effort from Max Rhodey. First time shot off the crossbar, and it fell right to Drew Osterhuis, and he did not make a mistake of it, crushing it into the back of the net confidently for the 4-goal lead. So we now are entering the 70th minute of play. Hudson's got a comfortable 4-goal lead. Looking like they're going to bring in their regulars. Chances looking pretty dim here for the Huskies, frankly. They've struggled this half to put passes together, and now Hudson's bringing in their starting players. Lariah grabbing there. Lucky. That was heck of a run. I think that's a good call. I think that's a good call by Gumps. Lariah had his hands wrapped around him. It was outside of the box, absolutely. But to give advantage there, number 12 was making a great run, Jack Echternock. And it's a good call. Oh, shot high, wide, and handsome. He rushed it there, Podolak. And here comes the Raiders. Here come the Raiders.
Should be 3 points, right?
Entering the game for the Huskies, number 22, Zach Diot.
That's another football.
Into the game for the Raiders. The Raiders. Into the game for Hudson. Bennett Sparling, Paul Phillipson, Jack Bodek, Ryan Muthaden, Cole Ober, Nick Thompson, Connor Seidel, Braden Miller, and Luke Johnson. So the Raiders substitute en masse here in the 71st minute of play with a 4-goal lead. Seniors come out, get a chance to reconnect, enjoy the fruit of their labors. So now the Raiders look like this. We've got Bennett Sparling, Cole Ober, Nick Thompson, and Luke Johnson across the back.
Also into the game for the Raiders, number 6, Cole Ober.
In the midfield, we've got Connor Johnson, Ryan Muthaden. We've got Braden Miller, excuse me. Prater's still in, joined by Paul Phillipson.
It's quiet out there.
And here we go, first chance for the second stringers, if you will, to put their mark on the game. Prater over to take it. Numbers up in the box, dropped over to Johnson. Johnson takes one touch onto his left, which he prefers, drives it across the box, cleared out. One by Sparling, excuse me. Pressure in the back, looking to slide it over, unable to do so, but one back slide. Oh, good job by Phillipson to check into that space. Can he keep possession? Even better there. Surrounded by Huskies. Luke Johnson. Woo! Like the idea. Just over. Goal kick for the Huskies. So we're in the 73rd minute of play. Hudson leads the Huskies 4-0 here on senior night. Hudson just substituted basically their entire bench. The seniors had the first 20 to 25 minutes of each half as a group. They have scored half the goals in that time. And now the regular lineup's in. And Colton Prater wins a foul. Setting up the free kick. Going to need a little bit more space there from the wall if he chooses to ask for it. Gumps is coming over now to give them the required 10 yards. Number 11 getting ready to check in here for the Huskies. Number 11, Eric Skiffstad, had a strong first half, has been a little more quiet, as have all the Huskies here in the second half. Prater looking for Johnson, just can't find him, bouncing around still, coming back. Oof, and right into the goalie. Great job by Connor Seidel to win that ball, just can't get it around White, which, let's be honest, despite having given up 4 goals, it's proved a difficult task to get it around him. Fantastic job by the sophomore. Good battle there by a freshman for the Raiders. Paul Phillipson wins the throw-in for his team. Luke Johnson right away quick into Connor Johnson. Ball bounces away a little bit from him, but he's able to keep possession. Ooh, stumbles. That's got to be a foul. Yeah, good call. Feet got caught up. Free kick for the Raiders. Luke Johnson right away to Colton Prater. Settles nicely on the chest. Wonderfully done to position himself. Choose that surface. Just cushion the ball. Seidel here on the ball. Runs into a defender. Cleared out, but only as far as Luke Johnson. Really aggressive here from Johnson. And start his shift, if you will. Thompson wins the ball. Bounces out. Throw in Raiders. Raiders. Great help by the ball by there. Important part of the team. Not sure that was a legal throw in. Phillipson. Oh, nice turn. A lot of grabbing there. Letting it go. Play advantage. Luke Johnson on his left foot, just like he likes. Touching around the defender. Trying to cross it in. Can't get past the help defender. But it is out for another Raider throw in. 75th minute of play. We're entering the final quarter hour of the match. Hudson leading 4-0, looking to add to it with their regular starting lineup in after 25 solid 2-goal minutes here to start the second half from the all-senior lineup on senior night. Muthaden hit it. Driven, deflected. Wait for it. Throw in Raiders. Hudson with tremendous pressure now in the Eau Claire goal. They've got nearly everyone in the box, fighting desperately to keep this deficit at just 4 goals. Here's Miller. Wins it. Deflected out by the defender. Corner kick for the Raiders.
That's been there. That's been there for a while, yeah.
Luke Johnson going to go over and take the corner kick. This time, interesting. This is the first time that I've seen him take a corner kick. But with his left foot, it's going to be a dangerous in-swinger. They've got Nick Thompson right on the near post there. Nobody in front of the goalie, interestingly enough. But we'll see what Johnson can do. His opportunity to take a set piece. Lofts it a little bit. Does find Muthaden's feet. He looks to go up over the top back to Johnson. Johnson pokes it right away. First time to Seidel. Finds him in some space. Oh, unfortunate for Seidel. He can't settle up, but Johnson has it now. Muthaden, can he win the ball? Yes. No. He won the ball. Just had to foul to do it. Free kick, Huskies. Still, Mr. number 11, Eric Skiffstad waits. Trying to stay warm there on the sideline on this cool night. Just out of the camera view there. He's doing some stretch and some calisthenics. Another foul, another free kick. That's one way to work it up the field. Raiders recover. Nice job standing right in front of the ball and adjusting his shin guard there by Prater. Convenient step, nicely done by Johnson. It just steps in calmly, puts his body in between him and the defender. Touches, oh, just can't connect with Seidel. Ober clears it out, finds his way to Muthaden, but again, just a little sloppy phase here of the game. Can Eau Claire take advantage? They have the ball in Hudson's half. Hudson's struggling to clear it. Johnson's right there. Into Phillipson. Oh, miscommunication between Seidel and Phillipson. Phillipson is able to get back on the ball, though. Touches it on 1. Maintains possession around 2. Poked away, but only as far as Connor Johnson. Right away. Nicely done to Colton Prater. Good run by Phillipson. Cut back to Johnson. Johnson takes a couple touches around the top of the box. He's looking to shoot and just can't dribble around 6 guys. Got to recognize that moment. Miller able to keep it in play, but does lose the ball there to number 4, Alec Ryland. Wins it back, though, and here come the Raiders. Phillips and Kenny settle. Lets it bounce once. Settles off the bounce. Poked away. Johnson right there. Prater, the ball kind of gets stuck under his foot. Looks like he got yanked. Free kick. Hudson. It's a great spot for them. Prater, take it with his right foot. What if he puts it a little bit more on frame? Tries to bend it far post. Johnson's up. Played a lot offensively tonight. With a 4-goal lead and no pressure on your defense. Great chance to get up, score a goal. Phillipson's right over there with Prater. Having a little conversation about it, see what they want to do, getting the wall set at the appropriate 10 yards. Looks still closer than 10 yards. Prater on the carpet there. No one running there, but they can't clear it. Struggling to clear it. Who can get it? The ball bounces once. The ball bounces twice. It's going to bounce 3 times in the box here. Can't let that happen if you're Eau Claire. Finally, they get it up and clear it out, but only as far as Colton Prater can he settle. Oh, God, what a great touch. And recognize right away he can turn and go around 2-3 players. So tries to go around the 3rd player again, but is able to win the corner kick off of Tyler Albrecht there. Great battle by a freshman and a sophomore. And still, number 11, Eric Skifstad waits. Colton Prater here with the corner kick for the Raiders. Nick Thompson again near post, standing right there. No one's marking him. He's just kick it to his head. They're not even putting a body on him. Uthaden, ball bounces. Ooh, nice job to get around it and drive the ball there. Sparling kind of bounces to Prater. Good turn. Oh, what a good turn. Facing up to the top of the box. Muthaden first time. Oh, Ryan Muthaden hit that. Oh, what a good save by White. Thompson was waiting right there. Muthaden skies to win the ball in the air. Luke Johnson, 1 touch, 2 touch. He and Thompson really want to score. Oh, what a good save again by White. Prater had that absolutely earmarked for the side netting in the far post. White got down, pushed it out wide, and was able to get up and recover to make the second save. Really nice job by Aiden White. I've just been really impressed by the effort and the skill from that sophomore. Here come the Raiders right back with their foot on the gas. And now, Mayan Dominant Heron. Ladies and gentlemen, we can introduce number 11, Eric Skifstad, into the game, along with Santi Vergara. Now into the game for the Huskies, number 11, Eric Skifstad. Entering the game for the Raiders, number 10, Santi Vergara. So we are now in the 81st minute of play. We have 10 minutes left. Hudson's leading by a score of 4-0. And it has been a suffocating performance here in the second half from the Raiders. Eau Claire has not been able to get out of their own half, but for brief moments. As we see, that's about the extent of it. They kick the ball into Hudson's half just so that Hudson can win it back and restart their attack. Here we go. Can they make something out of this? Can they get the ball in the back of the net? Miller. Back to Muthaden. Taken away. And here comes another opportunity for the Huskies. Briefly. Connor Johnson on the ball for the Raiders. Phillips in there. Waiting and poaching off that first touch. Good job from the forward. Over to Santi Vergara. Turns. Turns again. Back to Muthaden. Really was dangerous a few moments ago was Ryan Muthaden. Touching it around the defender. Driving it across for Vergara. Finds it in the box. Can he get his hips turned around on the ball? Looking for that shot. Just too many touches. Good job defensively. Staying organized by the Huskies. Preventing from Vergara from getting a shot on goal. Settled there. But one back. Oh, and here comes an opportunity for Owen and the Huskies as he attacks. Great run there by Logan Podolak. Looking back for Owen. Owen unable to get the ball on frame. That's going to be a goal kick, and Ober looks just like a little hurt.
Now entering the game for the Huskies, number 24, Jordan Hayes. Number 3, Henry Tao. Number 25, number 15, Luke Olson. And number 18, Kuab Lore.
So multiple substitutions here for the Huskies, including one whose name is not on the roster. So your guess, ladies and gentlemen, is as good as mine. But in the 84th minute of play here, trailing 4-0, it's a nice chance for players to get on the field. And here is our unnamed player in a battle with Luke Johnson. Johnson pokes it around him to Phillipson. Slots it over to Seidel. A little bit of a collision there. North on the ball. Yes. Zhang wins it nicely. Ahead of some good pressure from Vergara. Johnson, though, slips off his foot. Throw in for the Huskies. It's like the backup goalies are in the game now. There's Luke Olson and Jordan Hayes there just around the ball. Backup goalkeepers, according to the roster by the Huskies, but the roster also does not include a number 25 who's in the game. Oh, there's a shot. Love it. Goalie trying to get past the goalie. See what happens. '85th minute of play here. Hudson leads 4-0. They scored twice in the first half. In the 28th minute, Colton Prater scored a solo goal. 32nd minute, rather, Paul Phillipson scored. The second half, there were goals in the 46th minute from Max Rohde and in the 69th minute from Drew Osterhus. And that's where we stand now, 86th minute of play. Hudson looking to close out a dominant win to end their Big Rivers Conference boys soccer season. Vergara there off the chest. Seidel looking for Miller. Can he find it? Yes, he can. But only as far as Zhang. Oh, Miller gets it back again. Looked like it was going to be dangerous for a moment there. Finally cleared out by the Huskies. Neusser with the clearance. Throw in Raiders. Looking for Johnson over his head. Falls to Vergara. Fights off the physical challenge, but well cleared by the second defender there. Over. Johnson. Phillipson. What a turn. Great job by Paul Owen. Touched it around the defender again. What are you going to do? Find the runner. Find the runner. Oh, he looks to shoot. Deflected off the defender. Waited just a little bit too long. Allowed him to get too compact to get too many bodies there. Here's Luke Johnson. He's left foot. He's pulled. Saw a lot of jersey getting tugged there. Probably not going to get a call in the 87th minute of a 4-0 game, but it was a real thing. Johnson fought through it, though. Just couldn't keep the ball in play. Goal kick. Huskies. White with a restart. Seidel looking to win. It looks like he got a little bit of a push. Raiders on the ball, though, with Muthaden. A lot of activity from Ryan Muthaden. A lot of running, a lot of work. Had some great shots, all deflected. Nice skill there to get around. Unable to keep it in as Sparley. Nice effort, but throw in for the Huskies. 88th minute. Looks like, barring any kind of surprising happening, that it's going to go down as a 4-0 shutout win here for the Raiders. Just a couple minutes to play. Claire's just struggled to get out of their half at all. About sums it up there, I suppose. Here's Paul Phillipson on the ball. Maintains possession, looking to slide it across. Defender waiting right there for it, but only as far as Sparley. Oh, and he gives it away, and here comes, is this the opportunity? Here's Skifstad. Great job by Muthaden coming over, winning the ball. Throw in for the Huskies, allowing the Raiders to get back defensively. Nicely done there by Ryan Muthaden. And there he is again, poking it out. Another throw in. We're in the 89th minute now. Big throw in, looking for Skifstad. Sparling's right there. Is he going to be able to shepherd it out? Skifstad's a big boy, and he fights it, wins it. Here's to the backup goalie. Oh, here's to the unnamed man. Johnson wins it over to Phillipson. Maybe he's a faceless man. A man has many names. Pressure by Seidel, wins the ball. Nice job ahead of Zhang. Up over the top. Vergara should be in. What a save. Unbelievable. Great run by Santi. Good job winning the ball. Drives the ball low and on frame. And White makes it look easy. He's been a star for the Huskies tonight. You can't always say that when a goalie gives up 4 goals, but I think that's fair. Now we are in the final minute of play. Off and running. Zhang. Nice little turn by Hayes there. Over to Skifstad. They're still looking for it, aren't they, the Huskies? We got less than a minute to find it, though. Wind's starting to blow a little bit. Sparling clears it up and out. Big clearance by Thompson, and that's just about going to kill it off here. We got 20 seconds left. Vergara just kind of clashes into him. Who's going to win the ball? And now Santi does. Can he carry it? Can he kill it? Seconds left. 15 and counting.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Final score of this evening's game, Hudson 4, Eau Claire 0. Congratulations to both teams, and especially to the Raiders senior players.
Well, that is the final score here from Raider Field in Hudson, Wisconsin. Hudson closing out their Big Rivers Conference boys soccer season and celebrating senior night with a 4-0 win over the Eau Claire North Huskies. Goals for Hudson on the night, scored in the 28th minute by Colton Prater. Lead was doubled in the 32nd minute by Paul Phillipson. In the second half, senior Max Rohde scored in the 46th minute, and Drew Osterhus closed out the Hudson account in the 69th minute. This has been Chuck Bublitz with you from Raider Field. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you next time.